A couple years ago, 780 Blanchard Street, where House of Owl keeps their not-so-secret lair, was 40,000 square feet of underutilized, deactivated space. Through the efforts of Vivas, Rockslide Gallery, House of Owl, City of Victoria, and many others, every square foot is now overflowing with artists and studios. From one lens, you could say House of Owl is a co-working space for creators in the world of music, film, photography, writing, and new media. But what we really are is a club for a new wave of storytellers, with studio environments that support the telling and sharing of those stories. When we first opened our doors, we had no idea who would walk through them. 2.5 years later, we're home to a diverse community of over 90 creators, beat producers, composers, photographers, award-winning filmmakers and record producers, both seasoned pros and emerging talent. What unites them all is their desire to be part of a community. And building a sticky community that members want to keep coming home to has been the number one desire of our members and the number one challenge to build. It's about creating an ecosystem that nourishes itself. It's about asking ourselves the question, what can we create that would not only engage a group of strangers, but connect them? Our recording, photo, video, and podcast studios and Timber Sound's voiceover booth have hosted notable names in music and film, but our studios are more than just a place to hit record when you've perfected that song. It's meant to be a sustained activation, part of an artist's ongoing creative conversation. Our events and workshops are all community conceived and led, designed to pull artists out of their creative silos and bring them together. By providing consistent opportunities for artists to gather, collaborate, and share their work, we foster a creative culture that continuously recharges itself. Our events and workshops include garden sessions, an originals open mic, flip night, beat making club, Ember poetry workshops, Song Owl songwriting circles, Action Traction, accountability program for artists, Open Screen, which is like an open mic but for local filmmakers, just to name a few. One of our favorite events is Carpe Noctem, or Seize the Night. We connect 5 songwriters from varying genres with a local producer, and beneath the glow of an unnecessarily large timer, we give them 4 hours to write, record, and release a song together. We've hosted approximately 10 of these events, pulling the song's theme from a hat at the start of the evening. One time, the hosts from the show The Upside came through and challenged the songwriters to write a new jingle for their show. We'll be opening this event to live audiences in the near future to further activate this space in our community. We also offer a Night Owl Residency program, which provides access to our recording studio at deeply reduced rates. The only hitch is that you need to be a night owl and record in the middle of the night. So we're connecting accessibility, sustainability, and similar to underutilized spaces, we're using underutilized hours of the day. Through the Victoria Music Strategy Grant and in partnership with the Ministry of Casual Living, we launched an artist accelerator program that supported 9 local songwriters in an intensive, rapid development experience. The winner of this program, Alex Taylor McCallum, was then teamed up with a top producer, photographers, and filmmakers to create a professionally recorded song and a collection of photo and video assets that he could use for his social media campaigns. He recently received additional grant funding to record his album, and he credited this accelerator program that we led as a key factor in his application's success. So through the City of Victoria's infrastructure grant and in partnership with Move 37XR and the Global Center of Indigenomics, we recently acquired 2 high-powered, beautiful projectors with the intention of expanding, literally and figuratively, the size, scope, and reach of local art and telling of important stories. We had the opportunity to test these projectors out at last year's Winter Arts Festival. These projectors were built for downtown activation, turning blank walls into canvases. What story would you tell if you had the entire side of a building to tell it on? The same infrastructure grant has made it possible to start building an emerging media and creator lab at House of Owl, giving artists access to immersive technologies and to push the boundaries of storytelling through VR and AR experiences. This particular piece is titled Bardot by John Denoyer Stewart. We have a new space at House of Owl, and we invited the participants from a recent open house to share their dreams for activating space. Some suggested rehearsal space, others a place to scream. For now, we're calling it a dreaming lounge. We always ask ourselves, what would it look like if our activations were also invitations? Now, you can't have long-term sustainable activation anywhere without collaboration. Partnerships enable organizations to thrive in good times and survive the tough ones, and at House of Owl, collaboration has become our official language. The truth is that sustainable activation isn't just about offering space or hosting events, it's about pushing boundaries, taking risks, holding space and collaborating in ways that keep people coming back, not just to hear your story, but for the chance to tell their own. It's about activating artists who in turn activate everything else.